accept it and I share it with you because I desire for you to have your best year ever, expanding health-wise in all parts of your life. So I just wanted to say that.
Well, you know, in order
I
to
just had to say
expand your life, you have to expand your mind and you have to expand your territory.
that's true.
So that's and then like you said, it's just bringing different things to the table. I mean, like today we even have our candle and our little New Year's, what I want to say,
Which is
graffiti
different for
party.
us.
Yeah, it's different for us. But thank you, Miss Kim, on keeping it moving, for saying let's just pass the torch. You know, hey, let's
That's it.
continue with the fun, make it flavorful, colorful, and that's what we're doing. Because when we go into these spices and start sharing some of the things that like we keep saying, you already have in your cabinet. So why not pull them out? Why not
Yes.
pull them out and use them? So let's see. Did you oh, before we go to that, let me go to because you already mentioned this, the time for everything. So when we go and look at our busy day and we say, oh, I don't have time for this, don't have time for that, or I forgot to do this, I think even on my Facebook page, it's like, okay, you may have stumbled today, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of it. You either go back, look at your time, see how you can put it in there, or you keep it on the schedule for the next day. But just because you didn't do it today, don't take it off your schedule and say, oh man, I'm never going to get to it. What's the sense in keeping it on my schedule because I keep forgetting? Keep it in your vision. Keep focusing on it, and eventually you will find time for it because it was important enough for you to put it on your schedule. So, time for everything. Let's remember, and this was one of my other posts for the New Year's, time to love. It is a sacrament of life. So, I put on my Facebook page, time to have more dinners with my family. How many of us have family dinners anymore? How many of us sit down at the table and enjoy a meal with our families? Or how many of us pull everybody to the table and then while they're at the table, they all pull out their
Cell phone.
technology? Yes, they all pull out their devices and no one is communicating. So, not saying we have to do this every day, but set a date with your family, with your loved ones. Set a date to have some quality family time. Get to know what's going on in their lives. Get to know what's going on in their week. Set a date with your family. Family is your family, okay? And the next one is time to give. Life is too short to be selfish. All right. Time to laugh. It's the singing that lightens life's loads. So when you go ahead.
So
Mhm.
I like that one. I mean, I've liked everything you've said thus far.
Oh yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I like time to laugh. Okay, so
Yes.
for those who know me, you know that I do meditate till you levitate every morning. We are in our third year of doing meditation online, Blog Talk Radio, um, for at 6:30 in the morning in the a.m.
Yes.
And I know a lot of you do not get an opportunity
Okay, I'm ready. All right.
to come in and go through that. But anyway, we're doing OSHA meditation for busy people. And today's meditation was, oh no, today's meditation was say yes to life.
All right.
You know, there's a way to say yes, even if you cannot do it. Turn that no into a positive way of saying it. You know, for example,
There it is.
you know, sister, I'd love to do that. However, that particular time slot, I'm going to be doing da da da. Is there some other way I can assist you?
Yeah.
Say yes, even to your no's. That was one of the meditations. And think about how many times you just naturally say no. But that wasn't really what I started this OSHA thing. The other day, we had laugh laugh. It was meditation of laughter.
Okay.
So what you do is you before you leave out of your bed, when you first wake up, you stretch your body and you begin to laugh. You can say thank you, God, and then say laugh and then laugh. I mean, laughter is contagious, and what laughter does to your body, it actually brings you up to a level of heightened joy.
Yeah.
So you just laugh. You know, they have a whole meditation set up for nothing but laughter. So you start laughing. And you just keep on laughing. And you do that for about 5 minutes, and you will find a difference in your physical, in your spiritual. So I suggest you guys try that laughter meditation before you get up. It will change your experience. Now go back to time.
No, but like you just said, making that time. So even though you may have said no at the beginning, keep it like in my phone for things that I schedule for the day. Okay, I'm here, so maybe I can't do something at 2:00, but I put it on there anyway, so that way I'm going to move it to the next day, or maybe move it to a different time within the day, depending on how important it is for me to get it done in that day. Even if I have to push it down to 9:00, just keep pushing it down, keep pushing it down. That way I'm staying focused on it, so I'm not forgetting about it. I made a commitment with someone that I was going to do something, and it's staying on my schedule.
Yeah,
So
it
that
is
time.
important.
But when you shared that, I do the same thing with yoga. So when I get up in the mornings and that breathing exercise that we once talked about, that's those muscles, those same muscles when you're laughing or when you're doing the deep breathing. But it will help you to jump start your day.
It will in a positive fashion.
Yes.
I wanted to say something too about the time thing. We all have 24 hours. And a friend of mine, I was having a conversation with, and I post this conversation on my Facebook page. And I said, oh gosh, I have got to manage my time better, to do the things that I desire to do. And we were talking about reading and books. I have gotten 4 books that I have desired to read, but I don't want to take all year to read them. But and I know I'm going to be adding them more to that as the year goes on. And she said to me, Rosa, perhaps it takes managing you in the time given. It's not about managing time. It's managing myself in time. So we have 24 hours. I require at least 9 of those to be sleep, 8 to 9 hours to be sleep. So I subtract that. I'm giving roughly, 13 hours?
I'm talking about mine between work, commute, work, and sleep. That's my day, right? I can get the other things in there.
I must manage me in my time and figure it out, do something a little differently. And part of that is spotlighting what is important.
Also taking advantage of that time, like you said. Okay, if I know that I'm on my way to meet Tiffany today, all right, while you on the bus, what did you do? On the train, what did you do?
I listened to my book.
There it is.
Audio.
So you put it in there. You put it in there because you had your mind made up.
That I was going to read this.
So you
Listen.
manage the time and not the time managing you. You say, okay,
Right.
let me put that in there. So that's key. That's what we have to do to make certain things happen.
Right.
Even when we want to talk about preparing our meals properly. Where's our place setter?
Oh, where is it?
Oh,
wait a minute.
okay.
I brought it in. Let me go get it.
Yes, because we have been consumers of meat so much in our lives, and we are right here in Everlasting. So we are
Can you
not
see this?
telling everyone to be vegetarians or vegans, but what we do want to share is what should be the essential part of your plate. So when you look at the biggest portion on our placemat here for our place setting, the biggest portion is what color? It's the green leafy vegetables. Not the protein or the meat, so we say, or not the starches, but the green leafy vegetables. So if you take the time in preparing your meals and make that the biggest portion, then how hard is that? How much time does that take when you're preparing your meals or when you're out eating to switch it up? To say, I'm going to have the green leafy portion of my meals, the biggest portion, and not the meat.
And the greens are suggested that they are multicolored. You know, we have red vegetables, we have orange vegetables, we have green vegetables, we have light green vegetables.
And that keeps the excitement
Purple
and the
vegetables.
flavor in
Right.
your food,
So
too.
you can always mix those vegetables in with other vegetables to make it. And you know what I like? And I just started eating Swiss chard.
Char, yeah.
You know how many years my grandmother used to make turnips? And she would throw away the top
The leafy
leaves.
part. Mhm.
And actually, they are delicious. I love them. And they're very nutritious. You know, we think about foods that we have never tried before, vegetables especially. We get stuck with collard greens, kale.
And that's it, right? That's about it's the furthest we stretch our imagination to all of the rainbow of fruits and vegetables.
That's
that
right.
are
So
out
this
there.
year, I say to you, just say yes. Try it. If you don't know how to cook something, ask one of us. I know I consider myself a cook connoisseur. I can
Alright.
cook anything.
Okay.
And you know, and I use the knowledge in Google. If I don't know, well, what is it? How can I manage this?
Oh, but
What can I do?
But now we have Wild Tree.
Right, and we have
Hashtag our Wild Tree. And now I get different menus every week with and I can go in there and say I want non-GMO or I want a vegetarian meal or whatever and get a list of menus just and download it, print it out, take it to the grocery store with me. That's part of our meal planning, just
Right.
like we do at Curves. With your Curves Complete, you meal plan. When you plan, take your list, put your menu items on your grocery list, and go to the grocery store and shop that way. Don't get to the grocery store and say, what do I need? That not only saves you time and effort, it saves some money too.
It does. It does. And then you don't go sparsely through the grocery store, up and down all aisles for stuff that your body really does not desire to have. That's your head trying to tell you. I want some potato chips. Not only do I want one bag of potato chips, I want 4 or 5 different bags.
Oh yeah, because then you want to do all the flavors.
Right, you know. Or maybe you want to get some popcorn, but you don't go to the jar and just get the plain old popcorn. You get all of, what's that man who does all that popcorn?
Orville. Redenbacher, because you want.
His popcorn is
Yes.
delicious, but they come in all kinds of flavors. They come in all kinds of crazy. Now, you can get some regular old popcorn. How many of you remember getting the popcorn that you put in the pan and popped it?
Oh, I do.
Well, Wild Tree actually has non-GMO spices that can go on your popcorn.
Put it right on your popcorn.
You know, but you can go to your cabinets and, you know, think about it. Everything that you put in food, you can actually put on popcorn.
Yes, you can. Yes,
You know, all those seasonings.
because I use some of that. And I don't like spicy stuff, so the Cajun spice is not that hot. But I did put some of that on the popcorn or even on some of those oyster crackers when we were doing a tasting. So I did 3 different samples just to see how they would taste with a dab of oil in there and just put the seasoning in. So that way I had my own little snacks, right, that weren't too fattening. I didn't give Orville all my money, nor Utz, because I'm a snacker. You know, I don't do the candy and stuff, but the Twizzlers and the snacks, the chips. So I've had to find a way to combat that. And I used my time wisely.
Right.
So, hello.
So, you know, it's so amazing the things that go over our head to how to just maintain a healthy system. And so, I don't know, the next thing, since we're talking about what's in your medicine, what is in your
Yes.
cabinet, a lot of us have all kinds of herbs and spices in our cabinet that we use daily that are actually healthy for us. And we don't even know that.
How about that?
So we're here to tell you today,
Yeah.
there are some that you have not even thought about that you use quite often.
Now, Miss Rosa, help me out because I'm not a cook connoisseur. and oregano was not one of my favorite spices to use. I wasn't a fan of the flavor that oregano would give our foods. Did you pick out?
I actually picked oregano because I picked the two spices that I think people really don't understand how
Yes.
beneficial they really are. I put oregano in a lot of things. I put
Yes.
oregano in my greens. I put oreganos in my soup. I put oregano almost in anything that I make with tomato sauce. Anything that I make with the white sauces. Even if I'm making
So a lot of your pasta sauce.
yeah, my pasta sauces, I put oregano in almost everything.
So tell me why.
Why? Why do
Because
I
I
do that?
cannot